SMT Nation, we back. We've got a couple of topics to cover today. The first article is on energy, and I'm going to tell you guys why this particular topic might be a plus or a positive for those of you that live out in rural America. And I think this is going to increase the likelihood that you get upgraded tower sites sooner rather than later. I think it's going to be happening at an accelerated pace. And of course, we welcome those upgrades, in a more expeditious way. Okay, so I think that's coming. I'll explain why. The second story is from the Spectrum One bundle and what I think that's going to do to the competitive marketplace. First story, the energy piece. Network operators focus on energy savings as costs soar. Okay, obviously carriers use a lot of energy for their vehicle fleets. Okay, so that's probably the most expensive part. Fuel costs are up, and they're not coming down. Okay, so during the winter months here, as we approach them, it's probably going to get worse. We're going to see pricing soar, natural gas, diesel, all these things. Unleaded fuel, all that's going to go up. But the Scope 2 emissions are responsible for a bulk of the operator's carbon emissions and energy costs. These are the indirect sources, such as those generated by an energy utility supplying an operator. Okay, so here's why I bring this up, and here's why I think this is going to lead to your tower sites getting upgraded sooner rather than later. So, scope 2 emissions, when we're talking about like the RAN network, radio access network, we're talking about antennas, we're talking about radios, we're talking about power to the tower sites. The power that they can save, the efficiency that they can receive by upgrading from older legacy tech. So, the old antennas, the old radios that are powered on these large macros, monopoles, it doesn't matter. When you upgrade to new radio or what's called 5G NR, the efficiencies are big. There's going to be improvements to the energy consumption per use, right? So let's say, for example, the tower site remains operational, always running, and there's going to be efficiencies. Those radios use and consume less power to do the same amount of work. That efficiency adds up very quickly over time. The carriers are motivated to get those old 4G, old 3G antennas and radios upgraded to the new 5G NR standard equipment, and they can improve their efficiency in the double digit percentages. Also, what they can do with these new, 5G NR radios and antennas is because they can operate on a standalone 5G core, they can also be modified, managed, and adjusted to run a certain way during certain times of the day, right? We've already seen AT&T, disclosing that they've been able to save, power consumption by turning off certain radios at certain times of the night and all those things. And I'm not going that far to say that that's okay. It might be, right? Cost savings are important to these carriers clearly. And they can not only bring you a better network, but they can save themselves money and operational costs by deploying this sooner and faster than before. So I'd say all of this to kind of circle back to this one thing. I would expect that T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, who are upgrading a brownfield network, they all have pre-existing older infrastructure, especially companies like Verizon and AT&T, which have huge networks. T-Mobile's a little bit more modern, right? And they've been building new sites, and they've been upgrading what are called Sprint Keep sites. And they've been working on this for a couple of years. Now we're starting to see Verizon come into this, upgrade their C-band, deploy C-band across the country. For AT&T, they've done a lot of modernization through the FirstNet program and the FirstNet contract. So this is why I think, like, especially if you are a Verizon customer, this is music to your ears, because Verizon would love to become more efficient, consume less power, and reduce operational cost. So I think this is a good sign. Expect within the next 2 years, all right, I would say that within a year, you will see a substantial amount of the total number of tower sites on the Verizon network upgraded to new radio or 5G equipment for the sake of cost savings, efficiency, performance, and capacity improvements. It's going to come a little bit faster and a little bit more accelerated. The carriers know the business side of this type of thing. So look for it. It's coming. I would say by 2024, most, if not all, of their macro sites are going to be upgraded. So I would expect to see even in, Brunstucky, Ohio, even in the middle of Iowa, wherever they've got their tower sites, they're going to be motivated to upgrade very quickly. All right, I'll leave this link in the description for you for this article so you could check it out. All right, next story, the Spectrum One. What is this? And why do I think this is going to be a game changer in the marketplace? All right, Charter pitches Spectrum One to new and existing subs. All right, so we have now this Spectrum One plan and bundle. It's a new level of connectivity. And what Spectrum is doing is they will give you the starting speeds internet of 300 megabits per second, no modem fees, no data caps. Okay, that's welcome. That's good. They're going to throw in an advanced Wi Fi, Red Dot Design Award winning Wi Fi 6 router, can connect up to 200 devices simultaneously, security shield, blah, blah, blah. And they're also going to give you Spectrum Mobile with unlimited data, access to 5G at no extra cost, unlimited talk and text. So they're going to bundle the home internet at 300 megs plus the unlimited wireless, which is going to be on the Verizon Wireless Network and their network of, mesh systems and Wi-Fi access hotspots and, all of that stuff. And they're going to do all this for $50 a month across their entire 41 state operational footprint, including areas where they have, their gig internet, their hybrid coax fiber network. And they're going to be pushing this, folks. What they're doing here with this is they're trying to show you they can offer you a value that no other carrier can offer you, including the likes of T-Mobile and Verizon, which are now selling home internet over wireless in what's called fixed wireless access. For new customers, the promotional price is going to be $49.99 a month for 12 months. After that promotional period, the pricing is going to increase. I believe it goes up to $85 if I remember correctly. Okay, so it does say here that it is for a single line of the unlimited mobile. There's no contracts, no added taxes or fees. Okay, so the costs add up to $420 off of the regular rates. They've also lowered their Spectrum Mobile price outside of this promotion, right? So a separate thing. They will do $29.99 a month for the first line and every line after that, which it used to be $45 a line. Okay, so they've dropped their pricing to be more competitive. It says here this is offered as of October 28th, so you can get this. It says current non-mobile subscribers who switch to Spectrum and buy an unlimited line for $30 will get an additional unlimited line for free for 12 months. That's a savings of $360 during the 1-year promotional period. Existing Spectrum Mobile customers who add an unlimited line for $30 will get an additional line for free for 12 months. No extra charge for 5G, no extra fees, blah, blah, blah. Any free lines will revert to $30 when the 12-month promotional period ends. Guys, this is a pretty attractive promotion. So why? Why is Spectrum doing this? Why are they being so aggressive? Well, their numbers are lackluster and they're trying to get people back on their home internet because you can't get this service and you won't get this pricing unless you have both their home internet with the mobile service. All right, so what is their mobile service like? Maybe we should look at those details here. It says here that you are going to have 20 gigs of high-speed usage per line, and then looks like after that it's going to be reduced in speed. Okay, so if that's an issue for you on the mobile experience, consider that accordingly. All right, folks, so why is this a game changer? Why do I think this is a big deal? Okay, so the first thing is let's do the math. Verizon sells the most expensive postpaid phone line access. In order for you to really get the best deal on the home internet, you got to be a wireless customer. So people can do the math. They're going to have, like, say, for example, 4 lines of Start Unlimited. Or no, you would have to do either Play More, Do More, or Get More. One of the premium lines. Okay, so if you do the 4 of them, I think you're coming in around $45, right? So you're coming in at like $280 plus taxes and fees. Then you can get their home internet for $25. All right, you get 50% discount. So instead of 50, you'll pay 25. Okay, so that puts you around $310, $320, $330 with taxes and fees. Okay, if you were to get 4 lines of mobile from Spectrum, right? You're paying $30 a line. That's $120, right? So you can already see how they're cheaper. Now throw in this promotion where you're getting a free line, right? And you're paying $50 for the home internet and a wireless line. You could see there's a huge discrepancy in cost. And then people can do the same thing when they compare this pricing to T-Mobile home internet, where you got to be on Magenta MAX to get a 50% discount on the internet, right? So to pay $50, drop it down to 25 and then have Magenta MAX, which is, $85 for a single line, and it discounts with multiple lines, but still, even if you were to be getting it for $40 or $45 a line on multi-line, it adds up very quickly. You're already approaching $300, after you include all the line pricing plus the home internet discount. These guys are coming in cheaper. Cable's coming in cheaper, folks. That's the bottom line, and they want you on their home internet. So if you're willing to scratch their back and get their home internet, they're willing to scratch yours and give you a deal on wireless. They're going to add more customers, folks. They're already the fastest growing operators combined. When you look at Spectrum and you look at Xfinity, they add between 600 and 700,000 subscribers every quarter. What carrier is adding that many wireless lines? Now, they're not profitable with that business, but it allows the customer to be sticky and then to them to keep their home internet customer. This is big, folks. There are a lot of people that are paying much more money for their services that are going to look at this. And if Spectrum serves their area, or if, you know, they're coming to their area, or, maybe they had a problem with them in the past, but they're looking at the savings, they might switch. Continue to see growth with Charter Spectrum. This is going to be a really good growth growth segment for them. Again, they don't make money off of it, but it will help them get the home internet customer. And watch out for those promotional explosive pricing things, because the pricing will go up soon. Right after that 12 months, you're reverting back to regular price. You'll have to call in and try to get another promotion. But that's what cable does, right? That's the weakness in their offers. But they are much cheaper and a more cost-effective option than anything that big mobile can provide. Them's the facts. This is going to be big for them. Look for the Q4 numbers in wireless to be as good, if not better, with this promotion. And who knows, maybe this helps the home internet numbers, because they have completely stagnated and flatlined. In fact, they had losses last quarter because of fixed wireless access. T-Mobile and Verizon have been taking share. I think cable's fed up. They're going to use this as their ploy or their tactic or their response. Just watch out for that explosive pricing. You know how cable do. Comment down below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Let me know what you guys think of this deal and the news, including the energy piece. Love to hear what you guys have to say on that. Like, share, subscribe for more. Turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload. And I just want to throw out some motivational words for you guys here. Every day you watch my videos, and every day is an opportunity for you to be great. So go out there and be great. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.